All right. It is the last day of the month, July 31st. I'm catching the last sunrise here in South Florida. And can you believe 7 full months have passed by? I don't know what. I don't know what to say. Top of the morning. South Florida live here, sunrise. How are you this morning? What a gorgeous day. It is absolutely the last day of the month. I am grateful for 7 months of this year. Today is July 31st. And look how amazing it is that if you are seeing this live right now, that means you are in the same predicament I am in, alive. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And what's really exciting about today is we're a part of it. We're literally a part of today. How about that? Now that don't get too much better than that. It doesn't get too much better than that we are a part of this day. So I am celebrating this amazing day, July 31st, catching the last sunrise of July. You can't beat that. So top of the morning. You can't beat that. Morning. What's up, Miss Williams? How you doing? Top of the morning. Oh my God, it's Friday. It's Friday. Flew by. And we're here. Amen. Na, 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 na. Oh my God, what a beautiful day. Once again, it is Friday. It's Friday, July 31st. Just wanted to share this beautiful sunrise with you. It is an incredible sunrise. I'm grateful for a new day. And you know, I will go ahead. I was talking earlier about the word of the day. Okay, the word of the day. You can catch that also on my YouTube Kynd Podcast channel. I've started dropping those words of the day as often, as frequent as possible. I think I did about 4 times this week. So it's great words that you can grab onto, gravitate to, and all that good stuff. But right now we're catching a live sunrise right here in South Florida. Let me fix this a little bit better. And you can't beat this. Once again, this is the last day of the month, July 31st. And yes, January has passed. February has passed. March, April, May, June. And now this is the last day of July. So any of those goals or any of those things, don't focus on the fact that you may have set a goal in January and you feel like you haven't accomplished it yet. Don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that you are alive, you're breathing, you're right here. And if you want to start over today because you woke up this morning, you're clothed in your right mind, you're here. And I am grateful that I'm sitting in front of you or standing in front of you to share information as well. I want to share that the word of the day is resilient. I talk about it on the podcast. I dropped it already and everything, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit here. The word of the day is resilient. And what does that mean? You know, it's pushing through, it's going forward, it's making it. Now, it doesn't mean that you didn't have any challenges or anything, but when you identify through resilience, that means you've been through something. you've had an opportunity to have some experiences and everything. You don't just wake up and say, oh, I'm resilient. You actually have earned that badge of honor. And what it does is it teaches you something that most people don't like to talk about. It teaches you how to deal with tomorrow. Resilience teaches you how to deal with tomorrow. Remember, what happens to us today is a part of our tomorrow. And how we respond to our today is a part of our tomorrow. So I encourage you, I implore you to think about something. And I posed a question on my podcast for people to take away. And that question was really simple in the sense of, what is it that you are proud of that you just didn't believe you would make it through and you made it through? That's a sign, that's an indication of resilience. Is there something that you've gone through, whether it's recent, whether you're going through it right now and you're making it? It could have been as a child, it could have been as an adolescent, it could have been in high school or whatever it is. But think about something that you made it through. You just like, how did I do this? How did I make it through this? I want you to think about that and pause for a second and celebrate that moment of resilience. If nothing else, I want you to celebrate that moment of resilience that you made it through. And you're here right now. You're clothed in your right mind. You're on this new day. You're celebrating a new day. And 7 months of this year has literally gone by. 2026, there's 7 months that have completely passed. Today is the last day of the month of July. So I'm going to tell you right now, you're resilient in the fact that your spirit is still standing. So celebrate that. Celebrate those moments, those wins. And another thing that I teach, preach, and celebrate to people, I tell people all the time, sometimes we focus on like, oh, I got to make this quota. I got to get here. If I don't do this. College, for example, standard college, you're going to go through 8 semesters for standard. You're going to go through 4 years, just a standard year, and you go and you operate. For some reason, people look at a freshman year and say, oh, I got all the way to my senior year. That is not how I look at life. I look at the fact that I made it to the college, and once I finish my first semester, I'm 12.5% complete of my journey. And you know, a lot of times that's a lot. You just complete one semester and you're 12.5% complete towards your journey. And then when you complete the second semester, you're 25%. You know, I'm going to talk about that because a lot of times we get caught up on it's 4 years and I can't do 4 years. Well, semester is 12.5% of your 4 years of 100%. Not often that we can go through something and once we're done with it, we're 12.5% complete. And that's 4 years. So, and if you want to increase that, if you want to take some extra credits and if you want to do some things, you increase your percentage. But it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond and how we look at life. And that's just really how I like to look at things, from a standpoint of being very optimistic and staying in that place of optimism and navigating through life through optimism and recognizing that I'm in control of what happens next. How I respond is very important. And life is what we make it. You know what I mean? Life is truly what we make it. The very best of it. Well, I'm hanging out here for just a little bit longer, capturing a beautiful day. Very grateful for this day. And if you don't remember anything I talked about today, I want you to think about you. Don't think about what I said. Think about you. Think about how you feel right now. Think about your effort and moving forward and your steadfast, being steadfast and just moving forward and being, yesterday the word was tranquilo. And what that means is a Spanish word. It's about calm, being calm and slowing down. You can also catch that on my podcast as well, but tranquilo, tranquilo. And what it does is it allows for you to relax, calm down. You got this thing, be calm. Relax. Woosah. Woosah. All right. Well, once again, a beautiful day, a day we haven't seen before. So I am celebrating this amazing day. I'm Learnedman, the host of the Kynd Podcast. Also, Smiles Are Contagious on actual Instagram and all over. I'm on TikTok, Learnedman. So hopefully this day is the best day of your life until tomorrow. I am wishing you nothing but a successful day. And when tomorrow arrives, you celebrate it like no other because you made it. All right? Because you already got today. So you can celebrate. You can be grateful. You're already here. You got it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Make the very best of it. All right. Once again, I'm Learnedman, the host of the Kynd Podcast. Kynd is spelled Kynd because kindness starts with you. And that's why we have a Y. Starts with you being kind to yourself and making sure you are living that life that you should be living, and being kind to yourself and making sure that where you are in your life, you're in the right place and you're being kind. Well, what's up, young lady? Living life for T, Miss Tanya. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. And I want to make sure there's two quick takeaways before I hop off here. Tranquilo is the word from yesterday, and today is resilient. And they're both on the podcast. I dropped the word resilient this morning. I had a little technical difficulty because the music that was on the podcast, it said that it was from the TikTok shop, and it said that it was copyright. So I had to have them removed. Thank God for YouTube allowing for those type of content. Listen, if you're not subscribed to the Kynd Podcast, please do so. It is growing. I'm really excited about it. In 60 days, I have over 250 subscribers. That's a big deal. Some people take years to get there. I've been grateful to do it in 60 days. So I appreciate that. In addition to that, we've had over 50,000 views on the podcast just based on videos and content and all those things. So go check it out as well. So I'm signing off, and I'm wishing you all a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And may this be the best day of your life until tomorrow. Once again,